Hey, what's up guys? Drew here over at Rev Hiker Outdoors. One of being a super fast, super easy video that can save you some cash when you are trying to get your knives razor sharp. So many of us have sharpening systems or stones or whatever the case may be. I've used stones, freehand stones, I've used sandpaper, I've used the Lansky, which I'll probably do a review on because I was pretty happy with it. There's obviously some negatives to it, but for the price I think it's a great sharpening system. Anyway, that's another video. But today I wanted to talk to you about making your own leather strop. Saw a lot about this when I really started getting into sharpening knives, and I wanted to buy a strop, but a lot of the time my cash is always kind of, it already has a purpose for it. It goes out in bills, a lot of bills. I got 2 kids, family, all kinds of stuff. So cash is usually tight to spend on, you know, what I would consider almost a silly thing like a strop. So I end up making a lot of my own things from what I can find lying around. So what I want to show you today is how I made this leather strop, how it works great, and the importance of using a strop, but most importantly, show you guys how to find the materials and build one for yourself. So if you just want to take a look at this is my strop. Okay. See, it's been used, and this backing is just a cedar shingle. My house is cedar shingles, and when we moved in we had some extra ones. So I took a shingle, snapped it in half, cut another piece and put it underneath. I literally glued this together with super glue. And what I did is I do some leather projects here and there. So I went to a craft store, a local craft store, and I bought like a bag of leather scraps for like $6, $5, something like that. And I've been able to do tons of different projects with it. And this was one of them. So I picked an ugly one. It was white. I was never going to use it for anything. So I figured I'll just see how this works. So I just glued the rough side down. You can see that in there. Glued the rough side down. Probably have to re-glue that now, but I glued that down and I just started stropping my knives on it. And truthfully, this has worked great. I know that strops are not super expensive, but like I said, I just wanted to make my own, see how it worked. And this has been great, and I tell you, it really adds another level of sharpness to your knives. So you get done with your stones, maybe your stones go up to say 1,000 grit, that's great, and you can really get a good, you know, polished finish with 1,000 grit. It's not as high as some systems, but who cares? For functional sharpness, it sure gets the job done. But to add just another level to that, this is a great tool, learning how to use a strop and making a strop. So I'm just going to show you a couple techniques for when you do strop. First off, you want to keep your angle very shallow, and hopefully you can see this. Just keep it really shallow. You don't want to make like a severe angle on it. You want to just keep the blade nice and low, and when you get to the end, rotate it like this. I'll try to do this right-handed for you so you can see a little better. When you're stropping, shallow angle, and when you get to the end, turn it onto the spine. That way you're not lifting and doing this and rolling the edge. A lot of times if you watch videos on how to sharpen a straight razor, they tell you to go one direction, roll it on the spine, and go the other. Roll and go, roll. And that's going to be your best way. That works better with a longer strop. This is a little bit short for that. So what I do is I start and I just kind of roll it off the end like that. And it works great. Now it does take some time. You do have to go through and do plenty of passes, but I'll tell you, when you get done, the edge is just going to be super polished, and you get it hair whittling sharp if you use a strop and you do it proper. Now, a lot of people use grit on their strops and this rubbing compound. I didn't do any of that. I didn't want to spend any money. I just wanted to see how plain leather would do, and it's done great. It's been exceptional, at least in my experience. I love it, and I don't think I would ever go out and buy a strop after this unless I came into some money and I just have money to play with. Then I might get a good long one and really get some work done on it. But for right now, you can see this white leather has picked up some metal shavings in there, actually. And you can see it begin to darken up. And I've got a bunch of extra pieces of this that when this thing dies, I just put a new one on. So basically, I made this strop. If you take the leather out that I bought, I mean, really I made this for a couple cents. And if you got any old leather things hanging around, you could sure just use it for this. And just a great tool, extra dimension of sharpness on your blades, quick and easy. So that's my tip, my trick for this video: making your own strop and keeping your knife sharp, 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 sharp. Oh, one last thing I did want to say. Some people say you don't need a strop, I get my knife sharp enough. Okay, when you have a strop, you take your knife, you use it that day, you come home, you do 20, 30 passes on this. Doesn't take, but a minute, and you put it back in your pocket. That's going to save you a lot of time in the long run when you have to resharpen. You want to hone and strop your knife so that you're not sharpening as much. You're not removing material. Your blade's going to last longer, and you go a lot longer in between the extensive process of sharpening. So anyway, guys, that's how I made my strop. And I did leave this extra piece here so I can hold it and keep my knife safely away from my hand, just in case I get going too quick or something. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope this helps. Go ahead and make yourself a strap. Keep yourself sharp. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. God bless, guys.